Oh, yes. I wanted to redesign the food for schools in the United States. Yes. Now there's a magazine. I think it's like Good Cooking or something. They have a lot of casseroles. Yes, and a lot of pastries and a lot of really good food. The type of food that I would like to eat if I was eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes. Well, what's going to happen is we're going to go about 70 to 100 miles away from every school, and we're going to pre-prepare every food so that it's all ready to put in the oven. And every night we send a truck in, and that truck deposits all the different foods for the schools, and then they leave with all the empty containers so that they can be refilled. Now, why don't you give me the food service of every school in the United States? Okay. This whole concept of a sandwich, some cookies, a little thing of milk, and an apple, pooch, not in America. Now, it's going to require a lot of employees that don't work in the actual city itself because they do all the driving at night when there's no traffic. Oh! See, I'm going to redesign the oven so everything is casseroles and everything is hot and all the heat from the ovens heats the schools. Yes. And then I'm going to have closed water systems and closed air systems so all the air is clean as is the water. Then I'm going to look at the actual electricity use. You didn't think you had to amp them up, did you? Why don't you give me the utilities of every school in the United States and exactly how much water are they using while flushing? Pooch! And then how much electricity are they using and what are they doing with their sewage? Woo! Wouldn't it be nice to, well, wind scrub all the shit from every school so it's only potable water that ends up in the municipal sewage system? Yes. Now, for all the schools in the right geographic areas, okay, we could do a little steam generation so that you, as a school, are independent from the electric grid because we can manufacture enough electricity for each school if we just do a little planning. Now, it's going to take quite a few semis to do this, and I realize that I'm going to need some warehouse locations. Yes, approximately an hour and a half from the nearest school that they make the first ooch, ooch. And it's not going to be this shitty fucking lunch and breakfast that you've been serving. It's going to be the type of food that I would eat myself. Now, when we look at the various recipes available to America's students, you said we couldn't afford this, but I think that we could if I reduced the actual utility costs of schools. Yes, I provided only fresh potable water to the sewer system. Yes, and I reduced the heating costs of each school of the United States so that it offsets the amount of money necessary to make sure that all breakfast and lunches are what I personally would eat as an American citizen. Now, I like the recipes in a lot of these magazines, these casserole magazines. Yes, he does.